Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to see me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to see me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Good evening everybody. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? Good evening everyone. How are you? Is my voice clear to everybody? Please let me know. Fine, what about you? Yes, absolutely great. Yesterday the microphone, all my microphones stopped working. My Boya microphone stopped working. The Mayo microphone stopped working. The laptop microphone wasn't working properly. My mobile phone microphone wasn't working properly. Like together, everything stopped working. So I got a new microphone for myself today morning, all thanks to Amazon, who was able to deliver it within the night itself. So I don't know how this microphone sounds. So this is the first time that I'm using this. Please let me know if it is good or not. Like if it is easy on your ears. Like, are you liking the voice of this microphone? If yes, then I would like to use this microphone for future boot camps as well, because this is like a totally new boot camp for me. Sorry, totally new microphone for me. Okay, it's perfect. Okay, then that's great. Then if everybody is feeling that it's perfect, then yeah, we'll be using this for the future classes as well. Okay, so great, guys. Let me know what have you studied in the last class. Yes, because like you are able to see in the name of the video itself, this is day 4 once again, because yesterday we were not having. Okay, we were not having the class yesterday, so this is again day 4, guys. Okay, so how will attend two boot camps is JS and node.js at 7:30, FS20 IF004. If you are able to look at that, that is day 5. I think so there is a wrong scheduling done for that. It is supposed to be for tomorrow, not for today. Okay, so just be patient. I will just shift it to tomorrow. If that's a concern with everybody, I will just shift it to tomorrow so that this question isn't coming for us. Let me change it to tomorrow. Give me a second, guys. Let me go here. Let me edit this and change this to tomorrow itself. So that will be 2 seconds. We'll change this to 11th, I guess, and save. So I will just put it up right over here. Please come. Okay, so that is okay. We'll go back to the original streaming that we were having for today, and we'll open this up. Okay, so Python is also going on. So yeah, that's a totally different boot camp that is being organized by Sahil Rahman. Sahil Rahman is one of the instructors at DevTown, an excellent person to learn from. He has a great experience in working in companies like HP, then in companies like Porsche Electric, and many more as well. Awesome person in data analytics, data engineering, as well as machine learning engineer. So if you guys are able to learn from him, please do that. He's an excellent person that you can learn from as well. Okay, so yesterday we learned about functions, we learned about snippets, we learned about anything else, guys. Arguments. Okay, great. Parameters. Okay, anything else, guys, that we have learned in our yesterday's class? Please let me know. DevTown, sir, I've submitted using MNIST in the data learning project. No issues in that. Okay. Okay. So when did the Python class started? I'm not very well aware of it. When did the Python class started, guys? Okay, so it started almost 30 minutes ago. Okay. Okay, so yeah, two boot camps are coinciding right over here. There's nothing that can be done over it. Uh, okay, no issues in that. So we'll continue with the class, guys. Today we are going to start off. This is day 4, Guna Shekhar. If you guys remember, yesterday we were not able to have a class because of the lack of microphone. So today it's day 4. Okay, because yesterday there was no class. Why there any class yesterday? Because you told us there's no class yesterday. Yes, there was no class yesterday. So how to take both the classes? You cannot take both the classes. You have to choose between one of them. Okay, so can we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. Can we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. No, you cannot attend both the classes together. Will have to choose between one of these classes that is currently going on. You cannot attend both the classes together. If somebody else is asking this question in a live chat, please just help them out with the same. Okay. You can register for the upcoming boot camp that is going to happen at a later point of time. That is all that I can say about it. Okay, great. So let's get started, guys. Today, what our focus is to first of all complete some basic knowledge of command line like terminals itself. Okay, terminal commands and all those kind of stuff. Okay, the next thing that we need to like learn about is node.js and its usage, and the third thing that we'll be learning about is npm, that is node package manager. These are the three things that I'm aiming for to complete in this particular class. The class will be a bit long compared to the rest of the class. I think so it will go on for 90 minutes. We'll try to make sure that we are able to complete all these three topics together. Okay, are you guys able to are you guys excited for the same? Please let me know. Are you guys excited for the same? Please let me know. Amazing, guys, amazing. So what I want you guys to, so like I have said previously as well, when we were learning JavaScript, whatever we have learned up till that point of time, you required a laptop. Okay, you required a laptop. From today, whatever we are going to learn, you can do it from your own mobile phones as well. Okay, you can do it from your own mobile phone. Just copy what I'm doing and you will be able to do it from your mobile phones as well. Now there will be a lot many number of you people who will be asking me, sir, why are we not using VS Code? So why are we not using Atom or some other local IDEs where we can go and code? So the reason for not using VS Code or something like that is twofold. First, there's a lot of installing like different stuff, installing different softwares that are required right over there, and to configure them in such a way that everything works properly. And when we have so many people into the bootcamp, it becomes very difficult to manage that for you guys. And the second particular reason is, like I said, on the 7th day of the bootcamp, okay, this is the 4th day. On the 7th day of the bootcamp, we will be having a project. Okay, we will be having a project. We will be giving you guys 4 to 5 days to complete that project. The exact same project that I will be doing live in front of you will be giving you. So everything I will be teaching you guys in the project itself. You don't have to worry about it. But the exact same like project, you will have to submit it in 4 to 5 days. We're doing it locally. How will we check? Okay, there's no possible way of actually checking whether your project works or not. So for that particular reason itself, we are going to use Code Sandbox. Okay, we are going to use Code Sandbox. The reason for that is pretty simple. It is very easy for you to submit that Code Sandbox as your final project, and it will already be deployed for you as well, so you don't have to go into the hassle of deploying your own project at the end, and it will be easier for us to check your project and evaluate it. Okay, so that is the major reason why we are using Code Sandbox. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Abhijit Krishna, as you are able to see on the DevTown's event page, okay, if you go to the event section in DevTown, you will easily be able to see that neither the Python bootcamp, neither this particular bootcamp is being conducted for once. Okay, even if, for example, the Python bootcamp is coinciding with this, you can register yourself for the machine learning with Python bootcamp or deep learning with Python bootcamp. Or if you want to leave this particular bootcamp, this bootcamp is going to repeat itself on 27th of November with the backend web development, JavaScript and Node.js bootcamp. So whatever the cases, whatever bootcamp that you are choosing, the second bootcamp, you can attend it at a later point of time, as you are able to see by registering yourself for the upcoming bootcamps as well. So you will not be facing any problem. Just be a bit smart about it and you will be able to handle it. Okay, so let's get started, guys. What I want you guys to do is open up Code Sandbox. Okay, codesandbox.io. That is the website that I want you guys to open up. codesandbox.io. This is the website that we will be opening up right now. Once you have opened up this particular website, I want you guys to click on this particular, so log into this particular website using either like Google account, your Google account, or your GitHub account, whatever you want to log in through the same. Okay, any person who wants to do it on a laptop as well has to do the exact same thing. Okay, this for everybody. You want to do it on your mobile phone, you want to do it anywhere, okay, on your laptop, tablet, PC, I don't care about it, you have to do the exact same thing, guys. Okay, so like I said, once you have opened this particular website up, this is a free platform to use, you don't have to pay anything for the same. Okay, then you have to log in through your Google account or a GitHub account, whatever you prefer. Once you have logged into the platform, you need to click on this particular create button. Are you guys able to see this create button on the top right corner of the website? Are you guys able to see this particular create button on the top right corner of the website, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this particular button for the top right corner of the website? Great. So I want you guys to click on this particular button itself. Once you have clicked on this particular button, there will be a lot of different options available to you. As you're able to see, there are a lot of different options available to you. I want you guys to select the node HTTP server. Okay, I want you guys to select the node HTTP server. So it will just create the entire sandbox with all the dependencies and everything that you require for getting started with your node.js development or something like that. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand everything up till here? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand everything up till here? Please do let me know. No, please do not code along with me. Please do not follow along with me. Listen to me very carefully. Okay, after the class, you can code it again. Okay, it's the exact same process. Please do not code along with me. Otherwise, I will be able to see comments like please repeat because you are not listening to me carefully. Like I have just told you to just open up a website and click on a button. How hard that can be. Okay, the only possible reason that you are not still not able to understand is that you are not listening to me. Okay, I've not even taught anything up till now. Okay, so once you have done that, I want you guys to delete this particular file called as index.js. Okay, the index.js file that you are able to see on the files section. Okay, I will just increase the size. This particular file index.js, I want you guys to click on this particular cross button. Okay, I want you guys to click on this particular cross button, guys. That is the delete button. So delete file, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I want to delete the index.js file. I don't have any use for the index.js file, guys. Once I've deleted it, I don't require the files sections. I've just closed it off. I don't require readme as well, so I've just closed it off. Once I've closed this off, the only thing that I require right now is the terminal. Okay, the only thing that I require right now is the terminal, as you are able to see. Okay, now once you have opened this up, I want you guys to click on this particular plus button. Okay, what I've done is nothing else, or whatever the terminal was right over here down, I've just increased the size for it. I've just increased the size for it. Once I've increased the size for it, you will be able to see this plus button on the top right corner. Against this yarn start. Okay, yarn start is right over here in the middle of the site itself. You will be able to see this particular plus button to the right side of yarn start. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Great. So I want you guys to click on this particular plus button. It will open this bin bash for you guys. Okay, it will open this bin bash for you guys. Now we will be learning about some terminal commands. Okay, whenever, see, 2-3 things that you need to learn if you want to become a blockchain engineer. Okay, if you want to become an ethical hacker or a cybersecurity expert, okay, you need to have at least 2 to 3 years, at least 2 to 3 years of experience working in a company. Okay, working in a company, not working on projects. 2 to 3 years of experience working in a company as a backend engineer or a full stack engineer. So for those people who are still in college and are dreaming so hard that I will become a blockchain engineer, I will become an ethical hacker, I will become a cybersecurity engineer, put down your horses. Okay, it's not going to happen. This is the harsh reality. I'm telling you guys this right now because you are not, I don't want you guys to waste your time behind something that is not achievable for you right now. Okay, no company is giving out jobs for that. So like I said, you have to become a backend engineer. So for all these people who want to become a backend engineer, who are dreaming for the other jobs for which the first stepping stone is the backend engineering portion, or even a full stack web developer who wants to learn backend web development, what are the main components of this backend web development? What are the different things that you need to have hands-on experience? It should be like in your brain. It should be like your second language itself. First is terminal commands. Okay, using the terminal, the hyper terminal, like a homebrew, all these kind of stuffs. Terminals is something that you should be familiarizing yourself. Power terminals, everything, you should be very familiar with it. Okay, you'll be spending almost 30% of your time inside the terminal itself, not coding. You will be spending it inside the terminal trying to figure out what the hell went wrong with your code. Okay, so first of all, terminals. Second of all, networking. Okay, backend web development is all about networking. 70% of your entire work, not time, okay, I'm not talking about time, 70% of your work is revolved around the concepts of networking itself. Okay, it's revolved around the concepts of networking. And then comes the technologies that are there. For example, node.js, express, you're having docker, kubernetes, all these comes at a separate point of time itself. First you need to understand about all these concepts. So whatever I'm teaching right now, that is the terminal commands, is extremely important. Please focus upon this. It is very important for you guys. Okay, so now that I've made you guys realize why I'm teaching this and why it is important for you to learn, let's get started with it. The first command that we are going to look forward to is where are we currently inside of the computer. Now this code sandbox, that we are utilizing, this is not your own laptop. Okay, this is not your own laptop. Think about it as an IDE, okay, an integrated development environment that has been created for you guys in a server somewhere. Okay, somebody else's computer, you are using it right now. It is not your own computer. You are just opening a particular somebody else's computer inside of your browser. That is what is happening right now. You're opening somebody else's computer inside of your browser right now. So first we need to identify. So for example, if I'm opening up my file system and I'm going to downloads, I know exactly where I am. Okay, I am in my downloads of this PC. Okay, I'm in my downloads of this PC. I know the exact location where I am. So what about this computer that I'm accessing right now using the code sandbox? Where am I in the file system when we are looking at this particular computer? So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to use a command called as pwd. Shit, it stopped working again. Okay, so I will have to restart it. pwd. Okay, I will have to write pwd right over here. Pwd, the full form for pwd is present working directory. Okay, directory is how you refer to as folders inside your computer. Okay, folders is something that we tell in layman language. For backend developers, it is directory. Of course, one more thing, guys, for backend developers, you need to be very familiar with Linux. Okay, so Linux will be a go-to OS for working for backend web developers. So please make sure that you are familiarizing yourself with Linux as well. But like I said, in your layman language, we call it as folders. But inside of backend web development, or in technical terms, we call this as directory. So present working folder. Okay, that is what it is trying to refer to as. PWD means present working directory. So if I'm pressing enter right over here, you will be able to see that the present working directory that I'm currently in, the folder that I'm currently in, is sandbox. Thus right now we were in downloads folder. Inside our own computer, we were in downloads folder. Similar to that, right over here, we are in the sandbox folder. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create our very own folder. Okay, we are going to create our very own folder. So to create a folder, the command for that is mkdir. Okay, mkdir, and then the name of the folder, let's assume that we are just testing it out, so test. Okay, mkdir test. Mkdir, the full form for that is make, 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 that is mk, dir, that is directory. So make directory called as test. Okay, create a particular folder called as test. That is what you are writing right over here. Can you guys repeat what is the full form for mkdir? Can you guys repeat what is the full form of mkdir? Please do let me know, guys. Make directory. That's great, Raj Aryan. Thank you so much for listening. Did just one particular person listen to me? Where are the rest? Okay, so the rest of the answers are coming in. Okay, great. In 600 people, I was able to get answers from only 15 people. Like, that's really shameful. Okay, no issues in that. So as you're able to see right over here to the left hand side, okay, you're able to see that there are two files right now, readme.md. Okay, as you're able to see, readme.md and package.json. These are the two files that are there. Now, as soon as I'm pressing enter right over here, mkdir test, okay, you are able to see that in the file section, we are able to get a folder called as test built right now. Are you guys able to see that? In the file section, we have got a folder called as test being made right now. Are you guys able to see that? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see that? Please do let me know. Awesome. Okay, so mkdir test is able to create a folder called as test for us. Another particular command that we need to learn is ls. Okay, another particular command that we need to learn is ls. Okay, so as soon as I'm pressing enter right over here, you are able to see that it lists all the particular files, all the particular folders that are visible and invisible for us. Okay, as you're able to see right now, we are only visible folders and files that are available for us is test, readme.md, package.json. These are the visible files and folders that are available to us. But when you are typing ls, when we are typing ls right over here, you are able to see that it is listing out all those, but some additional folders and files as well. Okay, are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, it is listing out test for us. So test is highlighted in blue color because it is a folder. Okay, it is listing out readme.md for us. It is listing out package.json for us. Along with that, it is also listing out the hidden folders and files for us. Okay, like I said, it is listing it out. So ls, the full form is list. Okay, ls, the full form is list right over there. Okay, so it lists out all the files and folders that are there currently in our present working directory. What is the present working directory, guys? Sandbox. Okay, what is the present working directory, guys? Sandbox. So inside of sandbox, what are the different files and folders available for us that it is able to list using ls. Next, I want to shift my present working directory. I want to go from sandbox to my test folder. I want to go from my sandbox folder to my test folder. Okay, I want to change my present working directory. For that, the command is cd. Okay, for that, the command is cd, that is change directory. Okay, cd, that is change directory. The current present working directory is sandbox. I want to go into test. So change directory test test. Okay, as soon as I'm pressing enter right over here, as you are able to see, initially it was showing the $ before the sandbox folder. Okay, we are having it in front of the sandbox folder itself. Okay, but right over here you are having it sandbox and then test. Okay, that is you went from sandbox to inside of test itself. So if you are checking it up pwd, if you are checking the present working directory, it will be showing you test. That is, you are now inside of sandbox and then inside of test itself, not just inside of sandbox. So change directly. Now I want to go back. I don't want to be in test anymore. I want to go back to sandbox itself. So what is the command that I should be writing? I don't want, currently I'm in test. I want to go back. I want to go to the parent directory, that is your sandbox. So for that, the command is cd, and I want to go back. So for that, dot dot, okay, cd dot dot, that takes you back to sandbox. If you're checking up pwd right over here, you are able to see you are getting sandbox once again. Okay, you're getting sandbox as the present working directory once again. So I'll just like clear right over here. That will just clear my entire terminal. If you're writing clear, okay, right over here I've written clear. Okay, if I write clear and I press enter, it will just clear the entire terminal up for me, so that I'm having a fresh terminal to work with. Are you guys able to understand everything up till this point of time? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand everything up till this particular point of time, guys? Please do let me know. Awesome, guys. Now what we are going to do is, again, we want to go back into the test folder. So cd test, okay, because I've just told you guys, I'm just doing it a bit fast. Once you are inside the cd test, we can just check pwd. We are in test itself. I want to create a file called as index.js. I want to create a file. Right now test is empty, as you're able to see right over here. Sorry, as you're able to see right over here, test folder is empty. Okay, it's empty. There's nothing inside of test. I can just ls right over here. You are able to see there's nothing. It is not listing anything inside of test. That means test folder is empty. I want to create a file called as index.js inside of the test folder. I want to create a file that is called as index.js inside of the test folder. So what to do about it? For that, again, I will be writing a new command, that is touch. touch, touch. That is the command that I will be writing. Touch. What is the name of the file that I want to create? I want to create a file name called as index.js. Okay, I want to create a file called as index.js. As soon as I'm pressing enter right over here, inside of the test folder, you are able to see that a new file has been created called as index.js. Are you guys able to see that file? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see that file? Please do let me know, guys. Great. Awesome, guys. So these are some of the basic commands that I wanted you guys to understand in the command line itself. Once the basic commands have been done, we'll open up our index.js file. Okay. The first thing that we are going to do right over here is console.log hello world. Again, we want to create something new. We want to start with something new. As programmers, we will write hello world in this particular file itself. Again, very simple code. Okay, so what is the code for doing okay, so I will just have to write console.log itself. So console.log, and then we'll be having our message hello world, and we'll be having our semicolon at the end. So inside of index.js file, okay, in difference between mkdir and touch, Prakash, the difference is very simple. Okay, mkdir is used for making a directory. As the name suggests, it is used for making a directory, that is a folder, whereas touch is used to create a file. Okay, so a txt file, a .js file, so these are all files. You cannot create a folder using touch. I hope that you guys are able to understand like the difference between mkdir and touch, guys. Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand the difference between mkdir and touch, guys? Please let me know. Awesome, guys. Awesome. One more thing, guys. Actually, we are looking forward to set up some like clubs and everything inside of different colleges. If you guys are interested in like leading a DevTown club or a DevTown community in your own colleges as well, you can fill up the either the campus ambassador form and given the description, or you can directly contact me on LinkedIn. And like I really want to set up different chapters, student communities for you guys. So if you are able to hit me directly on LinkedIn, it will be great so that I'm able to get to work with you directly. And there's a lot of different ideas that are currently going on in my head. So if you guys are interested in creating a club of DevTown, so we call it as chapters and councils of DevTown. Okay. So if you are interested in setting one up in your own college or in your own city as well, please hit me up on LinkedIn. I'll work with you like periodically over a week to help you set that entire thing up. You will have the responsibility of creating events, okay, webinars and all these kind of stuff within your own college, within your own campuses, within your own cities. And if you're doing good, we'll be allotting multiple campuses under you. So I'm currently looking forward to people who are really enthusiastic about it. But yeah, if you are interested, do let me know. It will be great to work with you as well. Okay, great. So let's get started. Okay, those who are highly interested, directly message me on LinkedIn so that it's easier for me to just get started with you. Otherwise, yeah, you can just fill up the form as well. Okay, so let's continue from right over there, guys. So what we are going to do right now is inside of the index.js file, we have written our code that is console.log and then hello world. Now we need to run that code. If you guys remember when we were using snippets, okay, when we were using snippets, there was a run button that was there. Okay, you just click on that particular play button and that will run that particular file for you. Similar to that, here you are having that file index.js. You have written all the code that you wanted to write in that particular file. Now I want to run it, but I'm not able to see any run button right over here. So what I'm going to do is inside of the terminal itself, I'm going to use node. If you guys remember, node provides a arena inside of which this JavaScript can actually flourish. I think so. You guys remember that Node provides an arena inside of which JavaScript will be able to flourish, will be able to work. So I need to utilize Node to run this particular file because this is a Node HTTP server sandbox that has been created for us. It already has Node installed in it. Okay, so we are going to utilize Node right over here. Just write Node and then the name of the file. Okay, the name of the file is index.js. Okay, the name of the file is index.js right over here. So I can just write node space index.js. That is basically telling node to run the index.js file. As soon as I'm pressing enter, you are able to see hello world being printed on our screen. Are you guys able to see hello world being printed on our screen, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see node being printed on your screen, guys? Please do let me know. If not, then also please let me know because I'm able to see it right over there. Okay. Okay, great. So everybody is able to see hello world being printed on our screen. Now we also, so this is how you can recreate snippets in your own computer as well. Instead of doing it in the browser, okay, you have freed it and you're doing it on a server, which is actually a computer using Node. But what about the console that we saw right over there? Okay, what about the console that I saw right over there? Okay, if you guys remember, we had seen console in which we were able to just write one line of code at a time. Okay, if you guys remember that, we were able to write just one line of code at that point of time. So for that as well, Node provides us, okay, similar functionality just like your console, which Node refers to it as Node REPL. Okay, which Node refers to it as Node REPL. Okay, the full form of REPL is read evaluation print loops. Okay, that is the full form for Node REPL. Okay, read evaluation print loops, guys. So for that, what you want to do is nothing else. You just want to write Node. Okay, if you want to enter into the REPL mode of Node, that is nothing else but the console mode that you saw inside the console that you saw inside of the browser. Okay, to get into the same thing inside of your terminal, just write node. Let me just clear this up so that you are able to see this perfectly. Just write node right over here inside of your terminal. It will enter you into that same amount. So if I'm doing something like 1 plus 2, it will print 3. If I'm doing console dot log and then log and what log and then hello world, putting up the parenthesis, it is doing me hello world and the undefined right over here. The full form of this REPL mode of node is basically your read evaluation print loops. Thank you so much, Nete Sahu, for writing down in the live chat. It's thank you so much for the same. If you want to exit this, you can just click on Control C twice, or you can just type. So you are able to see to exit, press Control C twice, or Control D, or just type exit. So if you want to exit it, you just want to write .exit exit. Okay, it will also help you exit the REPL mode and get back to your normal terminal. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So you have understood the basics of whatever I wanted you guys to understand. Now we will be getting into Node.js. Okay. Up till now we were just talking about the basics. Okay, blah 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 blah. And we have done the basics. Now we need to understand about Node.js. Okay, Node.js is extremely important, guys, and we will be understanding the basics of Node.js, how to use Node.js, and all those kind of things. Now, how many of you guys are going for Wakanda Forever tomorrow morning? And the question got changed, like the path got changed, but I need to know this. How many of you are going for Wakanda Forever tomorrow morning? Dude, so like the people just vanished inside of the live chat. Am I the only person who's going tomorrow morning to watch the first day first show? Dude, you guys are like treating me as if I'm a weeb or something like that. Dude, somebody has told that I'm not able to understand what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I should just go and die somewhere today. No issues in that. Okay, so very few people who are going to watch the movie. It hurt me a bit. I thought that there were a lot of Marvel fans in the chat, but no issues in that. I'll manage it somehow. I need to team my expectations, what MG had said. Yeah, I forgot the dialogue, so no issues in that. Okay, so we'll continue with the class itself. Okay, I will just open up the Node documentation. Node.js documentation. So I just searched for Node.js documentation on the Google. As you are able to see, I just did nothing. I just searched for Node.js documentation. Okay. And then I clicked on the first link that was there, nodejs.org /documentation. The reason why I'm doing this is because you guys need to understand one thing. Okay. It's extremely important. Reading, understanding, and utilizing documentations is going to be your daily life. Okay, if you are going to enter into any technical company, any technical firm, especially in full stack web development, Android app developments, backend development, cloud computing, DevOps, anything related to application development, you are going to spend most of your time living inside of these documentations. So to be able to read, to be able to understand, and to be able to implement and use these documentations is an extremely important, how can I say it? Extremely important thing that you need to learn. Okay, so that is extremely important, guys. Okay. So, okay, so let me open up the documentation right over here for you guys. Once I've opened this up, as you are able to see, this is the documentation for your Node.js. Okay, a lot of different things right over here. I am going into, let's see what I can open about right over here. I think so I need to get into the documentations. Okay, this is the documentation itself. Okay, so yeah. Okay, 17.x, I don't know, let me just open that up. So as you're able to see, these are the different so we learned about functions, if you guys remember. Okay, we learned about functions in JavaScript. Similar to that, a similar concept, just so that you guys are able to understand. Don't think that it is exactly similar to it. Okay, just like take up some references to understand it. Okay, it's not similar, but like just for example. Okay, so Node.js has a lot of different features. Like I said, it your spacesuit. Okay, Node.js is like your spacesuit. It not just provides JavaScript with the ability to survive in space or the ability to survive in like a normal computer, but it also provides some additional features to it. For example, a space suit has a jetpack inside of it. Okay, so that you are able to move around easily in space. You don't have that functionality when you are in Earth. Okay, the same thing, you have pee pouch or something like that, where if you cannot pee in the space, so you have to pee it and poo in the pouch itself. And there's a lot of different features that are there inside of the spacesuit that are not available to you when you are on your normal Earth itself. So similar to that, Node.js also has a lot of different packages, a lot of different things, a lot of different features that have been added, which provides added advantages and added features and functionality to JavaScript. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So somebody created Node.js. Somebody created Node.js and he created all these different. So these are some of the modules that he created. Okay, so it has modules related to C++ add-ons, it has modules related to crypto, it has modules related to file systems for manipulating and using different files in your computer. It has OS, path, performance works, Ripple. Okay, so Ripple, we just used it right now. String decoder, timers, utilities, web crypto APIs, web stream APIs, worker threads. So all VMs, all these different kinds of modules that person created. He coded the entire module. Okay, he created everything for you guys. You just have to use it. You just have to use these modules to get your work done, to get your, for example, I want to play around, I want to use JavaScript to play around with the files in my computer. Okay, I want to copy the contents of one file to another using JavaScript. Okay, so somebody wrote the entire code for that. Somebody created this particular module called as file system. Let me just find it. So this is the module, as you are able to see, file system. Okay, so I will just click on this particular file system and it will open up the file system for me right over here. It has all these different features, all these different things that this file system module can do for me. Okay, append file, gmod, chon, close, create read stream, create write stream, data sync, fd, read file, read av stat sync. So all these different things it can do it for me. All these different things it can do it for me. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to make you guys understand this. Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So what we are going to do is, our aim is to copy the contents. Okay, we want to use the, we know that we have to use the file system module itself, but our aim is to use the file system module to copy the contents. Okay, to copy the contents of one file to the other. Okay, are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to do? I want to copy the contents of one file to the other using our file system module. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. I'm not able to see your chat. Great. So for that, what we are going to do is, I already know what is the method is. Okay, so I'm just going to search for it. So, but you will have to go through the entire like the entire documentation trying to find the perfect thing that you can utilize. But I already know the answer, so that I'm directly using it. Okay, so copy file sync, that is the method that I have to use. And okay, so this is the method, as you are able to see right over here. Okay, so we are going to use this particular method, copy file sync, and we are going to use that. Now what we want to do right now is how to utilize, okay, how to utilize this particular module. That is the first question that we are going to have. So for that, let us go back to the top. Let us try to identify that as well from the documentation. Let's go to file system. As you're able to see, we are having some particular methods on how to, so we need to tell JavaScript that we are going to utilize the file system module. Okay, we want to tell JavaScript that we want to utilize the file system module. So to get the file system module, the code that we have to use is import star as fs from fs. Okay, import star as fs from fs, where fs basically means file system. So the reference to the module that we want to use is the file system module. Okay, if you guys remember, if I'm going back to my code and I'm going to use cd dot dot, I'm inside a pwd, I'm checking up, it is sandbox. If I am doing ls right over here, you guys are able to see these node modules, right? You are able to see this node modules folder. What I did was I went back into the code sandbox folder. Okay, the sandbox directory. I did a ls, that is list right over there. You guys are able to see this hidden folder called as node modules. Okay, so that basically contains all these modules for you, the file system module, all the modules that I had shown you guys previously. Okay, all the modules that I shown you guys previously, all that modules are actually stored inside of this node modules folder itself. Okay, so we want one of those modules is the fs module. Okay, one of those modules is the fs module, this particular module right over here, that is the file system module, and we need to utilize it. Okay, we need to utilize it right now. So what we are going to do, and the code that we want to use, okay, the code that we want to, so we want to go back to cd and then test, because we want to go back into the test folder. Okay, now once we are inside of the test folder, guys, that's it. Okay, so we are in the test folder. I will just make this shorter. We have to write our code. We need to tell this particular JavaScript file. Okay, we need to tell the inside of this particular JavaScript file that we require, okay, that particular node module. Okay, we are going to use that particular node module itself. So the name of the node module is fs. Okay, the name of the node module is fs, as you are able to see. We need to tell JavaScript that we are importing it. Okay, we need to tell JavaScript that we are importing it. So import star. Okay, we want to import everything from that particular folder. Okay, from that particular module, whatever methods are there. Okay, whatever methods are there, I want to import everything. Okay, I want to import everything. So import star. Okay, star means all. Okay, the meaning of asterisk, this star means all. Okay, so I want to import everything from that particular module, all the methods. So all the methods means when I'm going back, okay, all the methods that you are able to see right over here, these are all the methods that are there inside of that particular fs module itself. I want to import everything from right over there. Okay, and I'm going to name, okay, I'm going to name that particular, okay, I want to name all these methods that I'm getting from the like module. I want to name it as fs. Okay, that is the nickname that I'm giving it. Okay, there's a nickname that I'm giving it. You can name it as Shaurya as well. Okay, as SHAURYA, Shaurya from fs. Okay, you can name it as Shaurya as well. Okay, all the methods that you want to import, okay, you can name it as anything, but you shouldn't be naming it as anything. You should be naming it as fs, because that is the standard way of doing it. Okay, that is the standard way of doing it, but nevertheless you can name it as anything. This fs needs to be fs because that is the module that we are referring to, module fs, as you are able to see right over here. But this is basically a nickname that you are assigning. Okay, this is the nickname that you are assigning. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now that we have told JavaScript that we require this FS module, and we want everything present inside of that FS module, we want to use the method. Okay, so before using the method, I need to create two files. So as you're able to, instead of creating the files right over here, I will create the files inside of the terminal. So I will just use clear. Okay, as you're able to see pwd, we are currently present in the test folder. What is the code that I should be using to create a file called as text1.txt? What is the code, what is the command, sorry, not the code, what is the command that I should be writing right over here to create a file called as text1.txt, guys? Great, amazing. Touch, TOUCH, touch text 1.txt. Okay, and again I want to create another file called as TOUCH, touch text 2.txt. Okay, so we have created two files right over here using touch. Okay, once I have been created, I'm going to go back into my test. Inside text1.txt, I'm just going to paste something. So I'll just paste this particular sentence. Control C and Control V. As you're able to see, text1.txt has some text inside of it. Okay, text1.txt has some text inside of it, whereas text2.txt is completely empty. Are you guys able to see this? Text1.txt has something inside of it. Text2.txt has nothing inside of it. It's completely empty. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Amazing, guys. So I'm coming back to my index.js file. Now I'm going to utilize the fs folder for the fs module, and from fs module I'm going to utilize my copy file sync sync method, as you're able to see. So it takes in let me just copy this up, fs.copy file sync. I'm going to use it. So fs.copy file sync, then there's the parenthesis. Now fs.copy file sync, if you first of all go through the entire documentation for it. Okay, so what are the different things that it uses? Right over here, as you're able to see, it uses two parameters. So this is just like a function. We learned about functions, guys. It is just like a function. It does something. Somebody has written some code behind it. It's just like your alert function or your prompt function itself. It does something. What does it does? Just read through it. Okay, it copies the whatever is present inside the source file. Okay, it takes in two parameters. Okay, just like we had age and address when we created the greeting function. It has age and address right over there. Similar to that, right over here, it takes in two parameters, that is source and the destination. Okay, source and the destination. So the source is basically the file from where you want to copy something, and destination is the file to where you want to copy something. Okay, I want to copy the stuff from text1.txt to text2.txt. So text1.txt will be my source where I want to copy from. Okay, and text2.txt will be my destination. Okay, where do I want it to be get copied to? Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? So the two parameters that it takes, the first parameter is text1.txt, and the second particular parameter that it produces, it requires is text2. Okay, sorry, I made the spelling mistake. text1.txt. Let me just take the file names. Okay, and text2.txt. Okay, these are the two file names that it requires. Okay, so the source from where we want to copy is text1.txt, to where we want to copy is text2.txt. Okay, so if I am going back into my terminal, let me just refresh my terminal. So clear, clear. Okay, I want to write. Okay, I want to write my code. Okay, right now I want to write. I want to run this particular index.js file. What is the code that I should, what is the command that I should be writing to run my index.js file? Can somebody let me know? What is the command that I should be writing? Okay, to run my index.js file, can somebody let me know? What is the command that I should be writing to run my index.js file? exactly, node index.js. So we are getting an error right over here. Import star, okay, cannot use import statement outside a module. Okay, we are getting some error right over here. Import import cannot use import statement outside a module. Let me check what is the problem that it is having right now. Okay, let us do one thing. Let us remove everything to the outside of text.txt. Let us remove everything to the outside. Text1.txt, text2.txt, text, everything is outside text. We will go one step back. So let us try to go one step back right over there. Should I just, let me check this out. Clear cd dot dot. Okay, so right now what I've did is I've deleted the test folder. Okay, if you are able to see this, you are able to see this, I've just deleted the test folder, everything that is there. Okay, your index.js file, your text1.txt, as well as your text2.txt as well, is outside. Okay, it's outside the test folder. So the test folder is totally gone, it is inside of the sandbox. So right over here, let us do ls inside of the sandbox. You are able to see that index.js file, text2.txt and your text1.txt are present right over here. Now what we are going to do is we are going to run the index.js file. Okay, this is the index.js file, guys. We are going to run it. So we are going to do node index.js. Okay, let us run this. Again, we are getting the same error. Okay, import star as fs from fs. I think so this is not working. Let me change it to the require statement itself. I think so there's a problem with this, so we'll change it to require. Okay, let me do that. Give me a second, guys. Const fs is equals to requi require, and we'll be requiring the fs module. I will be saving it. We'll be saving it right over here. We'll be going back. Let us see if this works or not. CLE clear node index.js, and it worked. So I don't know what was the problem right over there. Okay, so right now what I've done is we have learned about something called as variables. Am I right, guys? We have learned about something called as variables. Please do let me know. Love Lucifer Morning Star, dude. Like that is one of my favorite TV series, Lucifer. Especially the last season, I loved it. Okay, so as you're able to see, we have learned about variables. Okay, so if I'm writing something like var a is equals to 5 and then I'm changing it to a is equals to 6, there is no issues in that because that's a variable. I can create the box. I put up a value inside of it that is 5. Okay, right over here I created a box called as a. I put a value inside of it called as 5 itself, and then I can just like change it at any particular point of time. I can update it to 6. I can add like some numbers to it and so on and so forth. But what about if something is a constant? Okay, like pi. Okay, pi is equals to 3.14. Okay, pi as a value should not change. I should not be able to update it at any particular point of time. So for that, I cannot declare it as a variable. Okay, a variable can be changed, a variable can be updated, a variable can be modified. I cannot create it as a variable. For that, you have something called as const. Okay, that is const pi is equals to 3.14. So now if you are trying to do something like pi is equals to 5 or something like that, it will give you an error. If you are running this particular line of code, it will give you an error because pi is now a constant. You are declaring pi as a constant itself. So when you are having a constant, you cannot update, you cannot modify its value because it's a constant. Okay, You guys must have heard about constants in mathematics as well. So a constant is like pi cannot change its value. So right over here as well, you cannot update pi as like 5, or you cannot do something like pi is equals to pi plus 5 or something like this. You cannot like change the value of pi. It is always going to remain as constant. So right now, as I said, that we require the module, okay, we require the module of fs. Okay, so I don't know why the import statement wasn't working, but I changed it to the require statement right over here. So what I did was, I require the fs module right over here. I require the fs module right over here. Okay, and I have assigned it to a constant called as fs. Yeah, I've assigned it to a constant called as fs, and that I'm using the copy file sync from right over there. So if we are saving this, okay, if I need to go to text1.txt, it has something written inside of it. Text2.txt, I'm going to delete it, I'm going to save it. As you're able to see, text2.txt is completely blank. There is nothing inside of it. Text2.txt is totally blank. There's nothing inside of it. Okay, text1.txt has something inside of it. So let us close both of them. Let us go into our terminal once again. Let us clear this up. Okay, what we are going to do is, we are going to use node index.js. Okay, and we are going to run it. As you are able to see right now, once you have run this particular line of code, that is run this command that is there, that is node index.js. If you are going into our text2.txt, it has the exact same text from text1.txt. So we have copied the code from text1.txt into text2.txt. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So now that you are able to run this particular code itself, guys, we have learned how to utilize like some of the inbuilt modules that are there inside of packages that are there inside of node.js itself. Now these packages are something that have been inbuilt with node. Okay, these are like the tools that come up with node itself. But what if you want to do something else? Okay, what if you want to do something else right over there? Require, what is the meaning of require in English? That is the exact same meaning of require right over here as well, that you require something. You require the fs module. Okay, that is, you are going to use the fs module inside of this particular code, so you need to require it. Okay, so like I said, these are some of the packages that are there along, that comes inbuilt with node. Now sometimes that is not enough. Okay, sometimes that is not enough. Sometimes you need to do something beyond that as well. For example, when you're building up a house, just think about it as an example. You want to build up a house itself. Now building up a house isn't simple. There's a lot of different things that goes around it. Okay, now you want to have a big garden inside of the house, and inside of the garden you want to have two huge palm trees. Okay, you want to have two huge palm trees out there. Now what is much more easier for you, okay, to just get a palm tree from somewhere else, dig up a hole, put the palm tree right over there, and done and dusted, you have a palm tree inside of your backyard? Or to put up a seed, water it every day, fertilize it once a month for like 18 or 20 years to get the palm tree in your backyard after 18 or 20 years? What is much more easier for you? Please do let me know. What is much more easier for you guys? Please do let me know. The first option, exactly. It's easier to just, somebody has grown it, somebody has built up an entire palm tree, just dig up a hole, put the palm tree in, and just fill it up. Like, done. You are having a palm tree inside of your backyard. The same thing goes on with your code as well. Sometimes, why do you want to write so much code if somebody else has already built that code for you? You want to create an email exchanger, somebody has already created that. You want to create a particular code that is able to check whether the password is the same or not. Somebody has already built that particular code and uploaded it to some place called as npm node package manager. Okay, it's the largest in the entire world, largest collection of packages, node packages in the entire world itself, guys. Any and every type of code that you can dream of has already been written, already been packaged and put up right over here. So you can directly utilize those packages inside of your code without worrying about anything. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. I'm feeling a lot hungry as well, but yeah, are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know, guys. Today I'm having chicken at my home, and chicken is my favorite, so I'm very happy right now. So my entire mood depends upon what I'm having for lunch and dinner. Okay, that is how my life is right now. That's the only sign of like brightness or light in my life. So I enjoyed light right now. The aroma of the entire masalas and everything is coming to my nostrils, and I'm like, yeah, I can go from here right now. Okay, I hope that for some of you foodies, it's the exact same thing, and you guys will be able to relate to that as well. It has been almost a year since I came back to my home. So I'm here in Gurgaon. This is the mid last. Tomorrow will be my last day in Gurgaon. I will be going back to Mumbai for a few days, and then I will be going back to Bangalore, back to work, back to the basics. So yeah, after 14th, my life is going to suck once again. So that is the only ray of hope that I'm having 3 more days. Okay. I'm able to see some of you are vegetarian. Please enjoy your Nutella balls, like the veg soya chunk balls that I consider to be vegetarian chickens. But yeah, okay. When I will be going back home, I will be going back home on 14th. So if I'm having a particular career counseling session on 14th and 15th. So if you guys are interested for that, you can actually join the same as well. I will show you guys. I will let you guys meet Susie. That is the my golden retriever, and I have 2 Persian cats. One is a grayish black cat, and the other one is a pure white Persian cat, Lucy and Oscar. So you guys can meet them as well. It was very funny when I brought the Persian. Everybody was like, "The dog will eat the cat," and I was like, "Dude, like that's just Tom and Jerry logic. It does not apply in the real world." Okay, so dogs not eat cats. If somebody has been telling you that, it's a total lie. It's just Tom and Jerry logic. It does not work in the real world. Okay, okay, great. Uh, okay, so that's good. So what you are doing, I'm getting it, but seeing at a whole we have done today, it seems hard to recall back to do it on your own. That's exactly the point. Okay, so the video is still available for you guys after this class as well. You can come back to the video. I'm not taking the video any way down at any point of time. Okay, so if you're stuck somewhere, if you're not able to figure out, okay, what was the next command that I was supposed to write, just refer to the video back. In that particular way, your recall power will be increased. Okay, that is the reason why I suggest you guys never to code along with me. When you're coding along with me, you're not actually learning anything. Okay, so do not be stuck in a like a simulation where you feel you're learning, and after 10 days if I'm asking you a particular question, you're not able to answer that. So recall is something that you need to develop. That is the reason why I always suggest that after the class, do everything once again. That is how you will be able to increase your recollection power as well. Okay. Great. So, like I said, NPM got distracted once again for 1000th time. Okay, so NPM, like I said, is the largest collection of packages from across the world, and we are going to use one of those packages, trying to understand how it works and how you can use different packages as well. It is highly documented and everything, so it is very exceptionally easy to use at any point of time, guys. So let's try to do that. Very simple. Just focus upon what I'm doing right over here. You will be easily see. You guys are very smart. I'm able to understand. After spending 4 or 5 days with you, I feel that you guys are extremely smart and nothing is impossible for you guys. Okay. So you just need to pay attention to what we are doing right now, and you will be able to do it like exceptionally easy. I have full confidence in that. So before starting off, before utilizing a particular package, we need to initialize npm for ourselves. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to go back and right over here inside of the terminal, let's clear the terminal up. We are going to initialize. So you need to initialize npm, okay, every single time inside of the project folder. Right now our project folder is the sandbox folder. Inside of the sandbox folder we are having our index.js file. Okay, so inside of this particular folder we need to initialize npm first of all, okay, to be able to integrate or download or install any of the new packages from npm. We need to initialize it. Okay, so for that just type npm init. Okay, nothing too difficult. npm, that is node package manager, init, initialization. Okay, initialize node package manager. The npm init, as soon as you press enter you will be having some particular names that you can give. So package name, it is auto suggesting us a refetch interval, so we'll keep that itself. Version 1.0.0, we'll keep that itself. Git repository, we don't have any git repository for right now, we'll just ignore it. Just press enter. Keywords, okay, so do we want to put any keywords right now? No, so we'll just ignore it. Author, so just put up the author, so my name Shaurya Sinha. When you're creating your own npm initialization package, then at that point of time do whatever you want to do. Okay, for right now I'm just putting up Shaurya Sinha. Okay, license MIT, we'll keep it MIT itself. Is that okay with you? So just go through it. So version, main, licensing, dependencies, scripts, blah 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 blah. Good, no issues in that. Let's press enter to create that particular node package itself. So once you have done that, once you have created, once you have initialized your npm, okay, that is the first step. Okay, the first step is to initialize your npm itself. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know, guys. How to initialize npm? Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Good, awesome, great. It was easy, right? There was nothing too difficult about it. Okay, we have initialized our npm. Right now let's search for a package that we want to use. So we'll be using the super villain package. Okay, super vill villains. So of course I always love super villain names. Shit, I just made a search, I guess. What did I do? Super villain. Okay, so this is the package that we will be using, guys. As you are able to see, the super villain package. So I don't know what this package does, so I will just go through the documentation. Okay, I will just go through the documentation itself. So as you are able to see, okay, it basically generates, it basically gives you guys, okay, get super villain names. That is the use of this particular package, get super villain names. So it will give us a super villain names itself. Okay, so how to use it, how to install it, okay, everything is given right over here. So let's do that. Okay, let's do that. So let's install first of all supervillain. So npm install supervillains. Now please try to understand that the exact spelling, the exact capital letter, small letter, you need to take care of it. Okay, you cannot do it in any other way. You have to take care of the small letters, the capital letters, otherwise you will just install some other package. Okay, we need to make sure that we are installing this exact package. Because I am a bit lazy, so I'm just going to copy paste this, control C, and then I'm going to go inside of my this. I'm going to clear it up. Shit, my bin bash just got served. Control V. Yeah, it has stopped working, so I will have to refresh this to create another bin bash. Okay, I'll just create one more. Okay, I'm able to feel that this is also not working, so I will have to refresh. So whenever this happens, for example, right over here, my terminal has stopped working and this is not working at all. I'll just refresh the entire website. Okay, that will just refresh the entire code sandbox for me. As simple as that. do nothing else, just refresh the entire thing. Okay, and then we are going to come up to the console itself once again. Just come back to the console. Inside the console, we'll start under the bin bash. Okay, inside of code sandbox itself, we are not going anywhere else. We have already installed npm in it. Most probably it is going to still work, so we are going to copy paste the next line. Okay, so paste npm install supervillains. Okay, we are going to install supervillains right now. Npm install supervillains. This is what we copied from the npm website itself. We are going to press enter. So it is going to install the supervillain package for us. As you're able to see, the supervillain package has been installed for us, guys. Okay, so as you're able to see, the supervillains package has been installed for us. Now we are going to go back into the supervillains documentation, and to use supervillains, as you're able to see, the code that we have to write is const supervillain is equals to require supervillains. Okay, just like fs. Okay, just like fs when we were requiring fs. Okay, the same code we have to write. The only difference right over here is because fs was inbuilt with node. Okay, fs, the file system module, was inbuilt with node. We were directly able to use this particular code itself. But right over here, because this is an npm package, supervillains is an npm package, so first we have to npm initialize the particular and we have to initialize npm. We have to install the supervillains package inside of npm, then we are able to use this code. So now once we have copied this code, we can go back to our coding section. We are going to open up index.js file. Okay, we're going to remove everything else. We are going to write const supervillain is equals to require supervillains. Okay, and the next line we are going to create a console.log. Okay, we are going to create a console.log, and we are going to log off a random supervillain name. Okay, we are going to log off a random supervillain name. To get a random supervillain name, it has already provided us with a code supervillains.random. So it has already provided us with a code itself. Okay, and it will generate a random supervillain name for us. So we are just going to copy this up from right over here, and we are going to paste it up inside of the console.log. So that will just log a random supervillain name inside of the console. We are going to save this. Okay, network error that we are getting right over here. To save this, as you are able to see. So once we have saved this, we are going to go back into our command line. We are going to clear this up. We are going to write our code, okay, that to run this particular file, that is index.js, that is node index.js. And as you are able to see, we got our first random supervillain name, that is Rampage. Okay, the console.log, first random supervillain name, Rampage. The monk feels as if it's a superhero name. Okay, Humpty Dumpty, so that's a shitty ass name right over there. Mamoon, okay, not good. A ringmaster, nah, still not good, not impressed. Toad, okay, that's the just like Orca. Okay, Orca is good. Okay, I can appreciate that. Naga is also good. I can appreciate that. Factor 3, it looks like a team itself, not a good supervillain name. Eduardo, okay, sure, supervillain name. Quicksilver, of course, we know Quicksilver is from Marvel, but maybe not a villain. But yeah, Mace Blitzkrieg. Okay, I don't like it. King Ghidorah. Okay, that is also like Mudpack, Dragon Rider. Okay, so as we are able to see, we are able to generate. So I got busy with that. We are able to generate a lot of different supervillain names using. So we haven't written any of this code actually. Okay, to be able to generate supervillain names, we haven't written the code behind it. Somebody else did. It created a package called as supervillains, and it uploaded it to npm itself, where we installed it using npm, and we are directly able to use it without even understanding the code that goes behind it. And that is the benefit of using npm, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Quicksilver, no, it was just Silver from Cobra Kai. And Silver was a character from Cobra Kai. Quicksilver is from Marvel Comics. He was the brother of Wanda Maximoff and is the son of Magneto. Okay, so that is a quick introduction to Marvel ethos from my end. Okay, family tree of Marvel being discussed in 5 minutes. Okay, so great. So you guys have been able to understand everything up till this particular point of time. We'll be stopping right over here. I'll be giving you guys the attendance sheet for today. Okay. Can you, sir, can you suggest any platform where I can learn JavaScript and its frameworks like Node, React, Electron, Express, Angular, Vue, Nest, Next, etc. in detail with certification, Horizon, VFX? Don't learn all these kind. See, try to understand this. What you need to learn is exceptionally simple. Next.js, okay, you need to learn React.js, you need to learn Express, MongoDB. These are the four things that you need to learn along with Tailwind CSS, okay. From a practical standpoint, do not learn anything more than this when it comes to backend and frontend. Okay, anything more than this is just like you're just wasting your time. Okay, from a place of creating projects that are of production level, and from a place of like getting placements, these are the five technologies that you need to learn right now. Nothing less, nothing more than that. Okay, that is my suggestion. Of course, at the end of the day, you guys will be doing what you want to do. Okay, but my suggestion would be this for you. Okay, again, guys, I wanted you guys to know that we are extremely proud of this fact that DevTown has been able to place almost a lot of students this time into various different companies. And like you are able to see right over here, we are having people from Aruna Belik. She got placed into Google at 60 lakhs per annum. Tanmay got placed into Geo. Dev got placed into Samsung. Arnav got placed into Amazon. Lingam got placed into Flipkart. Shivam got placed into Gap, Oracle. So a lot of students got placed into various different companies in this particular hiring round, and we are extremely proud of these people. So I just wanted you guys to congratulate them if and congratulate yourself if you are ever joining DevTown. You will be also featured one day right over here. So I'm extremely proud of these students that they were able to do that. Of course, I'm also proud of our instructors as well that they were able to help them out get into these awesome companies. So yeah, that is I wanted you guys to know about it. I'm extremely proud of them that they did such exceptional job into getting into these companies. And we also got a lot of different like opportunities from these companies with some freelancing work as well. So yeah, I'm extremely proud of them, and I hope that I will be able to see some of your names right over there in the future as well. Okay, right now I'll be generating the attendance sheet for you guys. Give me some minutes. For cloud computing, I will suggest that you should be going further with AWS. Do not choose any other platform. Okay, AWS is the father and grandfather and the godfather of all the platforms out there. Choose AWS. That will be my suggestion to you guys. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want to do, but if you're asking for my suggestion, that is my suggestion for you guys. Okay. Let me create the attendance sheet for you guys. Give me a second. Yes, Dmax addiction. They are. Okay, responses. I will open this up. Send link, shorten, copy, QR. Oh shit, I didn't change the name. Otherwise, people will be like, sir, it's still D433. What is this, sir? I will like, oh shit, I forgot about it. Let me just change it. Okay, responses, send link, shorten, copy, QR. Let me generate the QR for you guys. QR code generator. So your LinkedIn profile is logged. What does that mean? Like, I don't know. My LinkedIn profile is always up and running. I think so. I just opened the LinkedIn before the class itself. Yeah, it's working. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, I forgot to generate the QR code for you guys. Give me a second. So for data scientists, is there any need for experience? Siddhi, usually the people that get placed are for data analyst and data engineer positions. Okay, that is what I've seen up till now for data scientists. Some of the exceptionally good students are always got placed as data scientists, but yeah, mostly the students get placed as data analysts or data engineers. Okay, download day 4. QR code for today's class, guys. As you're able to see, this is the QR code for today's class, and you guys can go ahead and scan it. It will be open for 15 more minutes. Okay, you have 15 more minutes that you will be able to utilize. Harisham, are you playing any games on your PC? No, I don't play any games. I'm very shitty with video games. I don't know why. From my childhood itself, I don't like video games. Early on in my childhood, I thought that only those people are able to be good at coding who are great at games as well. But later on, I realized that coding and games have no interrelationship with each other. Okay. Why are you not liking my LinkedIn posts? I don't know, Weber, because I really like LinkedIn posts. That is the reason why. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and scan the QR code. You have 15 more minutes to scan it. It will be closed after 15 minutes. So please go ahead and do that. We'll be meeting tomorrow, guys, and we'll be continuing from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.